I learned something really cool that has completely changed a lot of the way I approach sound design, and that is wave shaping with the Melda Waveshaper, which is free. First to go over, and I'll show you where you can get the Waveshaper, and that is at MWaveShaper.com. So Melda Production, not productions plural, but MWaveShaper.com. They make some really, really incredible plugins that can do things that other plugins cannot. They are miles ahead of other companies in many, many ways. And if you go to the bundles and you go here to the Melda free effects bundle, there are 37 free plugins that are absolutely incredible. When you look at a Waveshaper, is a transfer curve of volume, okay? So when the volume comes in, it comes in the left, and when it comes out, it comes down or up, you know, so it comes in horizontally and out vertically. So if I were to take this curve here and I were to draw a waveform like that, or I draw a transfer curve like that to match this compressor here, let me just bring this threshold down. You can see I'm essentially making a compressor, right? Any level that is above this -3 threshold is going to get pushed down by a ratio or push, you know, whatever, and it's going to get pushed down and then it's going to go out a different level. Okay, so this would be turning down the peaks slightly. Any peak that is above this level would be turned down, and that's exactly what a compressor was doing. The difference between a Waveshaper and a compressor is a compressor is a time-based process, right? A compressor is a time-based process, which means that while this Waveshaper will instantly change the level of the volume from the input to the output, a compressor takes a little bit of time to change the volume from one to the other. So each one of these oscillations goes by pretty quick, right? If I go in and I zoom in and I go 1 wave cycle, which is approximately that long, this sub is every 28 milliseconds, it's doing a wave cycle, right? But this compressor, even when you bring the attack down really, really short, it happens so fast that a compressor can't really get at this portion of the waveform. You know, like a time-based process cannot get at this portion of the waveform. It can work on the tops of the waveform and the peaks, but the valleys, this area where it's close to the zero crossing, you can't affect this portion of the sound very well with a compressor. You can't really get in there and control it. But when you are using a Waveshaper, you very much can. So let's get this Waveshaper out, and this is the Waveshaper that is on the sub bass now. When I adjust this top portion of the wave, right, it's not making it up there. Here, let's turn it up. Right, you can hear, see, look at the wave, see it's squaring off? So you can see as the wave clips, it's being bent up at the top, and it's no longer a sine wave and it's becoming a square wave. If I put this on logarithmic and I make like a flat top on it like that, right? And then I go here, then I crush it into the clipping. So I'm making the sine wave turn into a square wave, and that is changing the frequencies. When this is dry, there is one primary frequency, which is represented by this little hill of sound. And then as I make it more and more wet, you'll see this waveform kind of clip. Right? And look. We have the harmonic series, our good friend, the harmonic series, coming in with our harmonics, right? And these harmonics are mathematically related to the fundamental frequency, but they are each, you know, like multiples of the fundamental frequency.
Step in my dojo, you. Step in my dojo, you. Step in my